All right. What up? Hi, Marvel Stanley. How you doing? I'm pretty good. I know Bleach, so I'm gonna go with Bleach. If you're asking which is better, I'm gonna go with Bleach just because I know Bleach a little bit. I just know all I know about Elfen Light is the redheaded chick's opening scene where she walks through and kills a bunch of people. That's literally all I know of that scene. And good for you, Mika. About damn time. But if it helps you out, the acrylics that I use, it took me a little while. The Guanyan, it took me a little while to get used to and using them overall because I didn't realize how good they were compared to the Poscas. But like I said again, I'm excited about this opportunity to use um the Grabby brand and all. Oh hell yeah! I mean that makes a difference, right? I'm assuming it makes a better difference. Um, Paper wise and stuff like that. Like I've used different different weight paper and things like that in the past. So it's just I've got. And speaking of which, I've got to get a new sketchbook soon, and we were looking at that the other day, like paperweight and stuff like that. And I don't want the weight of the paper weight, to mess up my. I don't want the paper to mess up my markers, or yeah. So, well, like I only really mess with heavyweight paper, heavy duty paper, or this canvas. So, come on, guys, hit the like button. There's a bunch of you, or there's a few of you in here anyway. Oh, Tyler's in trouble. I don't know who Tyler is, but somebody outside my door just yelled at Tyler. Poor Tyler. Okay. I like how I ask people to hit the like button and they just immediately leave and stuff. I think that's amazing. Um, yeah. Hit the like button. Poof, gone. No, I'm not doing that for you. That's stupid. Why would I help out? Meh. That's how it feels. So, hi Dwayne, how are you doing? Yeah, that works. I'm all right, I guess. Another day, another dollar. Well, no dollars because nobody buys anything yet. Um, so yeah, one day though, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, one day. One is the loneliest number since the number. Oh, this is number 89. 89th painting. I'm sorry, how'd you get hurt? What'd you do? And how badly did you get hurt? Browse features 30%. Okay. Director unknown. No one. Reaper. What's happening? I don't know when you're supposed to throw a kneaded eraser away, like when it's not good anymore. I have a pack of more, but these are still working. Or this is still working, so I don't really want to, like, do it. Ouch, that sucks. I'm sorry. You need stitches or you just get cut? Yeah, well, it's about the about all you can do there, Reaper, you know? Exist and whatnot. I try to make the best of the existence, but you know, I understand it's one of those things. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. See. It's 10 minutes. That's not good. Reaper, you're older than most people in the chat usually. Have you ever seen Willow? That's cool. Band-Aids. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand. Band-Aid. I'm stuck on... That's not the right song. Oh, Reaper, that ain't shit. Look. Those are my markers. These are dead. Those are dead. I gotta throw those in the trash. So, yeah. Also, I have all of these over here. And then these are extras as well. So, markers. Hell yeah. Well, at least you've seen it. So, Warwick Davis, Willow, will be at a convention we're going to in July. So, I don't know if we'll meet him or not, but it might be cool to go meet him. You know. Hello, Lily. How you doing? So you guys, hit the like button, guys. There's a bunch of you in here that I know have not hit the like button, so please do that. Again, it tells YouTube to keep pushing and liking and sending my channel to random people to go, hey, look, this guy's pretty neat. So, Just because we are going to be set up at the convention, so meeting some of the celebrities are going to be a little bit harder to meet than like Level Up when we went there, because we'll be actually vending at Mad Monster in July. So it'll be a little harder to like get away from the booth and go meet and get stuff signed. Not impossible, but just a little bit more difficult. And that's all. The one I really want to meet is Doug Bradley. I really want to meet Pinhead from Hellraiser. Crystal wants to meet Dee Wallace. Actually, let's pull that up real quick so I can tell you who all is going to be there. That's not the tab. Okay, Dwayne, see you later. Oh yeah, this is 687, so that's going to be what's the shade color called? 687 about the middle. It's gonna be I don't know. 727, 727. Bright green is what it's called. So okay, but I won't be able to really see it, Lily. I might not be able to see it as much just because I don't have a way to like click onto it through everything right now. God damn it, buttons. Warwick Davis, Phil Fundoncaro will be there. He was also in Willow. He was also in Troll and Bordello of Blood and a bunch of other things. So, the girl that actually wore Hoggle's suit in the Labyrinth will also be at that convention. So, well, hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Dee Wallace. Was it? Or Dee Wallace is going to be at. Oh no, she's not going to be there. She's going to be at Days of the Dead. Okay, well, never mind. All good, all good. Yeah, never mind. Dee Wallace will be back. I think that she's at Days of the Dead in Las Vegas in September. I'm really getting these ones mixed up. Oh yeah, they don't have their shit, their website right. Fucking Bing sucks. Yep, they still only have those 3 or 6 people up on their website, so that sucks. Never mind. I hate that. I wish Days of the Dead would do better. Mad Monster announces something on their Facebook page, and it's already on their damn website. Days of the Dead answer puts it on their website or their Facebook page, and then it was like, well, maybe we'll update it. I don't know. Not for Las Vegas though. We'll update every other website page for every other convention that we go to. So, what up, Marcella? How you doing? Nice, nice, Lily. Cool shading and all that, Lily. Nice. And oh yeah, by the way, like again about the whole grabby markers thing. Yay! Also, this is gonna be a weird one. I'm gonna ask because I saw somebody, I saw where somebody else on YouTube. Well, there's a YouTube guy that Crystal and I just started watching, and I'm not a big fan of him as much, but he's kind of all right. He does like meal prep stuff, and he got Ninja to send him a free air fryer because his fans bombarded Ninja with saying, "Hey, you should send that guy an air fryer." And I was wondering if you guys could like bombard, different uh, conventions or stuff in your area, preferably right now just in the United States, or companies like Posca and stuff like that. Like, hey, when you see any of my paintings, tag at Posca USA in it, or uh, comment on some of those on that stuff, so that Posca maybe gets to see it, and then maybe they'll be like, yeah, here, we'll send Keith that $600, $700 fucking Posca set and book bags set. I doubt that will happen, but it'd be really, really neat. I'd be really happy about that. That'd be really neat. See you later, Lily. Of course. Come in, chill out, leave. Booyah. 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 But yeah, I don't know if you guys could do that, but that would be, one of those things like Vaultkin tag Posca 8 billion times for Keith to get shit. I think they do. I think they do. I think they do. They have sponsored ads. Somebody using Jax. Maybe. I don't know if they do or not, honestly. I really don't know. I know they have like TikTok and they have all that kind of stuff, but yeah. I don't want to do skin tone yet. I'll just rub all over it and shit. So let's go with royal blue. 608. I hope to wake up one morning, though, and Crystal and I have a good freak out of, holy shit, there's 10, 10, 15 paintings sold, one day. That'd be a great thing to wake up to. Help out a lot, too. But tomorrow or the next day, I should be able to actually turn on the like super chats and super likes and all that kind of stuff. I hope anyway. That's the supposed to be, but we'll know tomorrow. KeithWallArt.com. KeithWallArt.com. Very, very easy. Crystal set it up so that if you just type in KeithWallArt.com, it goes straight to the website. So, because the Shopify was keith-wall-art.com/Shopify or something like that. And now it is just Keith Wall Art. So that's so immensely easier. Plus, we had the domain name of Keith Wall Art already done. We just hadn't had a chance to make the website yet, and so now the Shopify is the website for now, anyway, until we get both of those set up. But the Shopify and the website would be more linked anyway in that aspect for everything, But like I said, the fact that I'll be able to do the like super chats and the stuff like that will be also available for us to be able to do and stuff, which I'm like kind of really excited and happy about. I didn't really expect and that's what I've been working for, and stuff, but like it's finally here and it feels like it's been taking forever, but it's also I realized this morning looking at some stuff, I was in January, I was way, way, way far away. And so January to now is not that far, but I've put in a whole lot of work since then, so and I'm finally getting to see it pay off, so that's what I'm happy about. Thank you, Peerless. So yeah, we'll be able to like again, and I'm not expecting you guys to have to give or do or that kind of stuff. You don't have to like feel obligated to donate or do the super chats or likes or anything. I just am going to have that ability now. The 99-cent membership thing should be able to get started soon, which will help me out, and then that's going to help out in the aspect of uh, me getting able to do like giveaways sooner and things like that, like where uh, I can do a giveaway a lot quicker than what I was originally planning on, because of the 5,000 member mark is what I wanted to do. But that was because I figured I would be close enough to being monetized. I'd be more close to monetization stuff by then. Um, I'm halfway there now to the 5,000 mark. So yay on that one too. All right, see you later, Peerless. Get some sleep. Yeah, post it in the community, please. Definitely. Hopefully so. I believe it is. I mean, there's stuff coming and it happening. It's just taking. Feels like it's taking so long, and it's really not. It's 100% like my impatience, but it feels like I've been spinning my wheels and not getting anywhere. Versus uh, other stuff. But then I look and I see where other people started their channels and did this and did that, and when they started their channel, how the world was during the time that they started their channel, doing their stuff that they're doing, and how their success is working. And I can't measure my lack of success or success off of that, if that makes sense, off of what they're doing, because what they're doing and what I can do are a little bit, is different because of the time frame of like the world. Um, Mainly, I'm talking about like one of the guys that Crystal and I watch a lot. His name is Mr. Ballin, and like he got started during COVID, and he got started on TikTok, so he had a captive audience. Um, not meaning it badly, but he had a captive audience, and was all of a sudden just, hey man, you got the limelight and stuff a little bit, and so good for him. So like I said, I can't like measure up against that. A couple other art channels have been around for a while, pushing and pushing and pushing. So, there's a difference in their channel versus me. So, and also I'm the only person that I know doing it this way. Again, everybody else is like pushing TikTok or pushing, or already has success in other places. So this is where I came and figured out, kind of worked out best, and that's what I keep trying to push, but it's very hard. Oh God. Oh God, this is gonna. Oh my God, that's creepy. Yeah, that's creepy. Okay. Ugh, scary. Uh, sorry. Somebody tagged me in a video of somebody they thought that I looked like, and I kind of a little bit, yeah. It's not wrong. Uh, so a little creepy now that I think about it. Like, oh shit. Sandest. Willows. I just thought about this. If I sent this to my brother and asked him about it, what he would think. He wouldn't think. He wouldn't give a shit, to be honest with you. So never mind. He'd be like, oh, cool, Willow, whatever. Fucking, yeah. Hello, Sebastian. She is at work, so just type in keithwallart.com. All one word, keithwallart.com. Oh, not open image and tab. There. Hell yeah, congrats. Congrats, Sebastian. That's awesome. What kind of an award? Like outstanding citizenship or uh I don't know. I don't know. Academic or athletic or humanitarian, I guess is the right phrase for now. Or whatever. That's cool. Hell yeah. Congrats, everybody. Congrats to Sebastian. Hell yeah, dude. Uh, nice. I know. Yes, I like that, Mika. I like that a lot. Yeah. Hell yeah, Mika. Three 307. Okay. Very blue. He's got very blue eyes. I don't remember the work in progress for that, I think. Oh yeah, yes, now I do. Yes, yes. You sent it to me on Instagram, right? Oh, he's got ooh, okay. He's got really pretty blue eyes, actually. What's a color to match that? Yes, I remember now. You sent it to me on Instagram, I think. I think so. Light blue, sky blue. 601 or 601. I do. I very, very much do. I've painted him twice, 3 times. I have painted Thrag 3 times. Sorry, Ziggy. There's a Thrag. Light bulb. Thrag. Freddie Mercury that does steroids. I also have 8x10 of Thrag somewhere. I've also painted Mark and Omni-Man and Alan, the Alien, and Conquest. Oh, he's on another canvas. I don't know where he's at right now. Oh, that's cool. Hi, my hero. How you doing? Well, yeah, that happens, unfortunately. But also, you said you let it sit there for a year. Dip it in water. Dip the tip in water, and you'll get some more life out of it. Probably. Actually, you will. I know you will. Because I've milked the shit out of some of these. I've milked the shit out of some of these before, so. Da, da. This Billy from Stranger Things? No, this is Willow from Willow, and then Billy. I don't have Billy from Stranger Things. I have a Dustin and an Eddie from Stranger Things, and I have a Steve Fur from Stranger Things. Steve from Stranger Things. Will from Stranger Things, and Demi Gordon, Vecna from Stranger Things. And I have more, but I'm not going to grab them out right this second. I'm sorry you missed Froppy, but I've showed you to her, or showed you her, right? You've seen her. Yeah, that's right. You saw her. Come on, Ziggy, get up here. Come on. Dumbass dog. Welcome back, Reaper. We are at 6 markers. No, not really. Just layering and doing it. Right now I'm just building in colors, so that's why everything's basic. I'm just building in layers of colors like I do with spray paint and stuff. Yep, Ziggy's being a dick. He has been in a weird mood all day. Ever since he got up this morning, he's been very cuddly and loving, which is fine. But also, he takes up all of my chair. All of my chair. And it's just because he can. Because he's a dick like that. what is a color that I need in my room? Because this is going to be a little bit more realism than the anime style that I normally do, or comic book style. This is going to be a little more realistic-y, but not much. Because at the end of the day, I don't always do that style. I'm not that style only. I have to make it my own, and if I don't do that, then what am I doing? What are you even doing, man? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's gonna be blue. I need to finish that blue off, don't I? By the way, for the live Saturday, my live Saturday, what are we doing? Oh, we're doing Crystal and I are doing we're gonna go live, at the Jeep rally thing, the Jeep event. So not art related, but you'll get to see Las Vegas Strip and a bunch of Jeeps and a bunch of Broncos and stuff. And you'll get to see Nifty Jeep without the top on, which doesn't really make any difference, but it's gonna be, it'll be. It is what it is. We went last year, and it was an amazing time, though. So I will say that last year was an amazing time. We had a lot of fun. So, and this year we're gonna do. I think I'm driving this year. Crystal's gonna not drive. So, but that very well may change. She may drive and I may ride. I don't know. It's her Jeep anyway, so if she wants to drive, she's always allowed to drive. Because it's Nifty is her baby, not mine. Actually, let's do it this way like I need to. For once. Yeah, Nifty is Crystal's baby. That's the thing. We always get like people will be like, "Oh man, I like your Jeep," talking to me, and I'm like, "It's Crystal's, it's hers," and they're like, "What?" Yeah, it's the girl's Jeep. It's a girl Jeep. Nifty is a girl Jeep. As not in only that, it's named Nifty, but Crystal owns that Jeep, so it's definitely a girl Jeep, and it's a rough and tumble badass Jeep too. So. After this, I don't know. I'm in convention mode right now, my hero. So I got to get stuff ready for Mad Monster coming up in July, and Warwick Davis is going to be one of the people there. So I'm going to start doing a lot more portrait characters and then mixing in the anime and the video game and comic book characters and all the other stuff too. But like I said, I got to get a lot of these actors for 2 different conventions coming up that we're going to ready. So and got a couple of the characters already done and actors already done for that convention. Like I had done previously and beforehand, and no real reason, just because like I like that particular character or whatever. And then there's like other ones that I got to get done that I've not really ever messed with, like Jigsaw from the Saw movies. The actor Tobin Bell will be at the convention, so I got to do a Jigsaw thing, and I've never watched that movie. So, yeah. I don't have a problem. It's not my type of horror movie. Like, I love horror movies and I love gory horror movies, but that's not right in my head. Hi, Rye. How you doing? Yeah, and I really never know. I don't normally plan out day to day like what I'm painting. I have an idea of a couple things that I want to paint each day, and then sometimes I don't paint that at all. Like, I don't even paint the idea that I had originally, to begin with for that week or that day, because it tends to find. I explained it to Crystal this morning in the best way that I've probably ever explained it. Finding art that I like as a reference wise, I have to find a reference that I A, like, and B, speaks to me in a way so I can like a reference all day long, but I'm not necessarily wanting to paint said reference because there's something about it weird, or my brain doesn't quite see the pattern, the numbers, the whatever the fuck you want to call it, that I need for me to be able to do my process, right? And so, yeah, I never really know until the day I'm doing it or right when I'm about to start painting it. And then there's been a couple times where I've started a painting, got a little bit into it, and then been like, you know what, I'm doing something completely different. So, did you do well on your science test? Toradaki. Who is Toradaki? Which one is that one? My hero, because again, I don't really know a whole lot, and I probably not, but I've done. I don't think so. Almost positive no. The answer is no to that one. The next My Hero Academia character that I have to do will be Rabbity, though, or Rock, or whatever the fuck her name is. The girl that touches things and they float. Her. Because Crystal asked me a while back to redo that one from spray paint to not spray paint. So. I got a question, Keith. Does the price of the paintings vary on the size of the canvas and or the marker amount? No, right now the difference about canvases versus other canvases are size, and then um, some of them that are like a little bit cheaper or older ones that we're just trying to get push out inventory wise. But no, 5x7s are all going to be about the same size because they all take about the same amount of work. The marker count is mostly for me to see what I'm doing within each painting, and stuff like that. It doesn't increase or decrease the amount of the price of the painting. Because like Poison Ivy, that's the big one that I did, will be just as expensive as the Mark Grace, or not Mark Grayson, but like the Superman or Supergirl that I did, that have far less than 60 something markers in it. Because the marker's not necessarily how much or how long it took me to do it. It's just what colors went into that project. Yes, her. She's on the list of stuff characters that I want to do, but I've not done the Toradaki. Your profile. So hold on, let me look at that real quick. No, I have not done him. I have not done that guy, the fire face burn guy victim. No, I have not done him. I've done Bakuga, and that's it. About a year. I have not got them yet, right? They're still shipping. They're shipping them. They ship today. So they're the brand is called Grabby, and I've not heard of them until the other day. They reached out to me on TikTok of all places, which is neat. Because I post on TikTok, but I don't. I'm not very active on TikTok. I post on there, and then I don't do much else on TikTok. I don't really interact with shit or do anything, or even like put myself out there very much on TikTok. I hashtag stuff, and then I try to avoid TikTok anymore. After that. But so they messaged me on TikTok and asked me if I would be interested in using or getting a free pack of their 36 markers, which is 72 colors. And the only stipulation is I have to and then make a video of me talking about how I liked the art or the media or the markers as a medium. So it's kind of like, I'm getting a $26 free in markers and shit. And they paid for shipping. They're shipping it out to me. It'll be at the P.O. box within a couple days or so. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to art that day. And we'll use those to see how they are. See you later, bro. Thank you. Please do not. I would appreciate that. Yeah. So Mika, so they're like this. They're like these brush tips, but like it'll be a dark blue, and then on this side it'll be another brush tip with a different shade of blue and stuff that I'm getting. And like I said, it's 72 colors of them. They're going to last about a year. Some colors last less, more depending on how much you use them, though, Mika. Like this one, for example, I've used a bunch of this color, and it is like a grayish black that I've used a bunch. I just had to replace it with one of the spares that I got. So, but yeah, I'm stupidly happy about the free markers and stuff. And like I was saying earlier, I would love for like Posca to hit me up and be like, hey man, we'll send you whatever type markers if you just do a video with them. Be like, fuck yeah, man. I will gladly do a video of me saying, Posca, they're so great. You should buy some too. Send me more free Posca. But I don't know if that's going to ever happen yet. We'll see. I would love for that. And also, I was talking about it with Crystal this today at lunch. So this is just the start of like companies maybe sending me free shit, right? And for them to for me to endorse or as a sponsor type thing. And I'm curious to see where that goes from here, or how well it goes from here. All right then. I don't even know what song I just made up now because my brain was just going off, so I have no idea what I just sang. um, sorry again. My brain just works and does like random weird noises and puts shit together. So sorry. I'm glad that you do enjoy it, but again, it's just my brain is all over the place when I'm arting and drawing and stuff. Here's the thing. I appreciate Louis leaving and stuff like that instead of doing the random role play stuff. Um, but if you guys don't know what up, Axolotl girl? How you doing? If you don't know oh yeah. Again, I know I know what I said, but I can't make myself do it again. Sorry. I'll have to listen to it again. But like, if you don't know the art subject, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But like, what I hope for you guys at some point is to help you broaden out what your fandoms, because like I'm weird and I have a massive amount of things that I like, and I know I'm a little weird in that aspect because like people are like, you can't like Star Wars and Star Trek, and like, well, why the fuck can't you? And there's people out there that kind of feel like you can only like a certain amount of things or whatever. But I hope that when you guys see some of this stuff, it at least makes you go think about like, well, maybe I should go check out whatever the hell it is that Keith was drawing the other day. Like, you guys tell me about stuff all the time, and I try to go check it out, see if it's interesting enough, or at least interesting to me to go check it out, or for Crystal and I to watch it or check it out. So I kind of hope that you guys have that same opinion at some point about finding, yeah, maybe Captain America. I would put music on while I draw, but YouTube won't let me. So if I could put music on, we would be listening to some music right now. But I can't because YouTube will copyright strike me, and I haven't gotten far enough on anything to risk that yet. um, I don't know. It's kind of a bitch. So in these, they have different tips that you can take out, and then you shake it, and then like shit, and it kind of does it. But it's kind of a pain in the ass. Katie has it. Katie stole it from you and posted pictures of it on my community, Vox. By the way. Very good art, too, by the way, Vox. You're holding out. White. I don't need white right now, do I? Yeah, no. Yeah, very good art, too, by the way, Vox. And it's just the blue and red why you think Captain America, honestly. Although, if you look at Captain America's flag, it looks like the Puerto Rican flag. Surprisingly. Yes, because he's up my ass behind me. That's why, Mika. He is up my ass behind me. He's laying in the chair. What up, Haru? In the chair behind me right now. Willow would fuck Captain America up, by the way. All 4 foot of them. He'd be like, Captain who? Captain bitch. That's who. Sorry. All of a sudden, I'm just picturing Captain America and Willow having a fucking fight, and Willow blasting him across the fucking room with his wand and magic. I don't know why that's just so funny in my head all of a sudden. So, I have not watched it, no, but I have heard good things, but nothing to make me want to watch it yet either. So, here nor there. 3:30. Okay. That's why Ziggy's so quiet. He was just sleeping. By the way. Yep. Yeah, Willow would beat the shit out of him. I don't think Willow would beat like all of the Marvel Universe and shit, by the way, but like he'd beat Captain America in a fight. Yeah, he'd fuck Captain America up in a fight. I'm also going to go out and say that if Willow had the chance, he would be able to pick up the hammer. He's not really. He just has that face, Mika. He just has the face like he's judging everybody. It's the retriever in him, we think. Because if you ever have seen like golden retrievers, they have that face. Don't try to pop your neck. That will not help. Oh, I don't have the right kind of brown right now. Yes, I do. Haha, other Pascas. Do you have anybody to give you a massage, like to help your neck? Like your mom, your brother, dad, sister, uncle, cousin, whatever. Somebody family wise that you could be like, hey man, help, my neck is killing me. Ouch, ouch. Thank you, Weird. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus, Katie. He asked, or she asked, and I was like, well, I saw your art and it was pretty. So. Also, thank you for sharing that, Katie. That was awesome. It always has been profile people. So, you guys are my hugest fan base, but unfortunately, the one that I have as much. I don't know. I have a lot of has-been fans, but I need you guys to be more. Not you guys specifically, because you guys are all cool, but like I need fans of other stuff to come to the channel more too, so that I maybe one of my weird things I draw or paint one day will A, be known more so, and then B, you know, after I get done with it, somebody will be like, I bought it, I want that, I'm gonna buy it right now. Because that's my big goal, is at some point in time to be able to finish a painting on YouTube, and then like it gets sold, you know, within a day of it getting done and painted. That would be awesome. That's where I want to get as a artist. And I also want to be able to make the idea Crystal and I have of Um, the idea of us being able to travel the country and do conventions and stuff. That's my goal right now. Hell yeah! Did you guys do good on the tests? I'm glad. See you later, my hero. Oh yeah, well it's fucking what 4:20 in the morning there, isn't it, Mika? Yeah, it's like 4:20 there for you, I think, right? I remember the half time zone bullshit that you got in India there. I'm actually surprised that I remember the half hour thing for you in your time zone. Oh, I was off, man. Math, sorry. I am pretty smart. Uh, Bites Fox. Arr. Well, I graduated 30th in my class out of well, there's only 90 something kids, but I still graduated 30th and I slept through all of my shit, all of high school. So I'm pretty impressed and happy with the fact that I was managed to do that well and not really uh, put forth effort, unfortunately. I don't recommend that or you guys repeat that, but I mean, I did manage to do that. And I do regret it too, so because like, life could have been better if I'd have done better in school maybe or not done better if I would have done better in school. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's what you do after all that shit anyway. Glass tastes like sand. Glass is made out of the sand. See you later, Mika. That's awesome. I mean, I graduated and I did well in school and stuff. It's just like I just didn't give I didn't care a whole lot in for any of the stuff in school, to be honest with you. It just wasn't. I mean, like I learned and I liked school and I did well in school and I could have done a lot better in school for sure. But also, I didn't see any incentive on why to do better in school, so I just didn't. I wasn't all advanced with honors classes and shit like that too. So like, I mean, I'm not fucking an idiot. I'm just lazy. Definitely lazy when it comes to schoolwork, that kind of stuff. When I was a kid, um, I've got to fix this. This is kind of weird looking right now. Let's just do that. Yeah. I know I did piss off a lot of people when I was in school because of like my lack of not trying. A couple of my friends in high school were always like, "Well, how the fuck do you get away with not doing anything?" Because I'm smarter than you. That's why. I don't know what to tell you other than that. Of course, this one's gonna die on me now. Um, well, hell, that's awesome. Something you did, Haru, worked out for the algorithm to get people to see your stuff. So hell yeah, that's 300 likes and stuff. That's awesome. So fuck yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I needed over here. It's this one. I don't remember if this one's dead or not. It is too. Shit. No. Yep, that one's dead too. I am up shit creek now. Oh no, I'm not. Oh yeah, let's do it. Aha. I'm not up shit creek. There we go. Yay, thank you. Thank you, Haru. I had chicken and ribs today for lunch, by the way, and they were phenomenal. See, high jump at the beginning of it and nothing at the end. Okay. At least it went down well, you know? Yeah, Crystal and I went to a place called Nevada Chicken out here that we go to every now and then, and they have like the best rotisserie grilled type chicken and sides. Um, like, oh my god, it's always so good. It is always just chef's kiss good. And they're not that expensive or anything. They're not real like, it's a fast food type restaurant. You go there, you order your meal, you sit down, they bring it out to you, and then you eat it and then you leave, you know. Um, but man, oh, good. Uh, it is really good. No, you should not. Yeah, you should definitely not skip school for the third time in a row. Why would you? I mean, there's no reason not to go to school. And it's Friday, so you know, week's over. Then don't look at them. Just every time they run or they walk near you, you just close your eyes, scream, run away, going ah. They'll get the hint. Like I said, run up to him, or if he walks up to you, close your eyes, start screaming. It doesn't have to be anything serious. Just be like ah and run away. You won't have to worry about him for very long if you keep doing that. He'll get the hint maybe. All right, bye. Again. And then it was me and you, Reaper, I think. All right, so let's go for. Well, thank you, Reaper. I appreciate it. Did you ever watch the movie Troll or Trolls? It's a horror movie. The actor Phil Funcario is the guy in it, and he was also in Willow. He was also an Ewok with Warwick Davis and some other stuff. He's also going to be at the same convention. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that one. The one I'm talking about is definitely not Happy Go Lucky. It's definitely not Happy Go Lucky. Yeah, definitely anti Happy Go Lucky. I gotta get some water, or else I'm not gonna be able to finish this painting anytime soon. I wonder if I have an other box. I hope I do. Well, I need it to blend out, or to use a marker to blend out with if I don't have a replacement of it, which I'm thinking I don't have a replacement of it. And if I don't, then that's gonna suck. Because it's a really good shade color, and I need it, and unfortunately, that's not one of the ones you can just like buy one of course. So yeah, fun. And I don't. Great. Maybe in the other box? No, I don't think so. That sucks. Okay. Alright, that sucks though. I don't have the right color. That's not cool. And it's an important shade color too. Wait, this one's not bad off. Let's see, actually, how it does. That's not gonna work. No, it's you and Reaper. I need this color, 644. It's this shade color, and I'm out. And all of the extras and extras that I have, I don't have any more of those. So, yay. Oh yeah, I do need that. Okay, because I need darker shades. Shit. Okay, give me 1 second. There it is. Okay. See, this is where I wish Mika was still here so I could show him what I was talking about with this. See how much smoother that is now and actually like flowing? And it's 100% because the water lets it like do what it needs to do. Thins it out just enough to keep it usable. I hate that fucking song now. God damn it, it's still in my head. Gary Cooper. It's so stupid. Nice. What you playing on the Switch? I'm gonna have to refill this soon. Oh, okay, cool. I've never heard of it, but that sounds neat. We got our Switch hooked back up again. We need to play it again. Just haven't had a chance to kind of actually do it. So, oh, Reaper. So probably tomorrow, the day after, Monday at the latest. And again, you don't have to, but the channel will have the ability to do super likes and like super chats, which are like you guys donate and like send $5 or $1 or 90 cents. And also will be starting to have the membership cost or the membership stuff again, where or again or thing, and that'd be where it's 99 cents a month, and then that'd end up being like extra things to help get prints to made and stuff like that, and do uh, like giveaways for the paid YouTube or members more so, and that kind of stuff. And again, not a pressure to sign up or anything like that. Just let you guys know that that's one of the changes coming, because we're finally finally at that milestone, which, like I was saying earlier, feels like it's taking me forever, but it's really not. It's just I'm measuring myself next to people that have been doing it way longer. I realized I was doing that somewhat, going, well, they have this and I don't. Why? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's the same reason I tell everybody else. It's I haven't put the work in yet, but I'm starting to see the work pay off now, I think. Haven't got sales and stuff yet, but it's it's still building. Especially after getting the free markers and that kind of stuff. Hell yeah. That made my day yesterday, to be honest with you. Finally getting that like confirmation back that that's going to actually is happening and it was real and not like a scam. Because 100%, gotta say, I thought it was a scam at one point instead of anything real. Thank you. That's it's 2:06 p.m. Hi, Crystal. 2:06 p.m. Damn, you're that far in the future that it's 40. Where the fuck are you, Vox? You mean AM? I know you're in the future, but like that puts you behind me by like 2 hours somehow. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Crystal. Miss Crystal, how are you? Yeah. I don't know where he's at on my list. After meeting his voice actor, though, the other day, he's higher. After meeting Christian Broyle, Vox is much higher on my list now, I will say. Alistair's still number one for me. But, and then honestly, Val is up there now because of his voice actor. 100% just because of his voice actor. Because he said, I'm from fucking Florida for me. And I didn't have to do anything. I was like, dude, we love that line so much. And then he yells it out. I'm from fucking Florida. And you're like, that's not the right green. Or at least I did that. I giggled really, really hard about him doing that. So it's gonna only be one of two places. So 696. Yay. That'll work. Oh, nice. Hello, Cosmic. How you doing? I haven't played that game in forever. The Val, when we got to meet him, I'm telling you, like, Joel Perez is his name, was a delight to meet, and then B, like I said, we just said, our favorite line for Valentino is the "I'm from fucking Florida" thing, and he just belted it, right? Just belted it out. I'm from fucking Florida, and you're like, yay! Because like they're supposed to charge you for saying certain things or whatever or whatnot. So, we weren't counting on the fact that he was actually going to say it or do it. And then he did it. And we're like, yay. Yay. So, yeah, it was pretty awesome, I have to say. And then, unfortunately, the voice actress that we really, really were like looking forward to was not cool. Our nifty actress was not as cool as we were hoping she would have been. But oh well. I mean, it is what it is. But other than that, like, fuck yeah, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. So. I've had a play. She was yeah, she was okay. She just wasn't as cool as like Crystal and I were hoping she was going to be. Right? We thought she'd be a lot more. Uh, I don't really know. I don't really know what the word is. We just thought she'd be a lot different than what she was. She just wasn't as friendly and stuff as we had thought she would be overall. Like, I don't know. And she could have been having a bad day the day we met her. It could have been a lot of things like that. So I'm not saying it's her or she's a bitch or anything like that. So don't ever think that. It's just she was not as cool or interested or anything as like the other actors and actresses that we met were. Like last year when we met Viv, she was a little, and but then this year she was a little bit, but it made a lot more sense to us because when we got there Sunday to go meet her and get in her line, she had been at from 10 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or that afternoon on Sunday, stuck in photo booth or in photo ops with people. So, yeah. Okay, Crystal, I'll be there in a few minutes. Blake. Blake is Blake. Blake. Who the fuck is Blake? Blake who? Blake. Who is Blake? You're gonna have to ask me or tell me who Blake voices. All right, bye, Cosmic. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me which Blake or who Blake. Blake. Oh, yeah, he was great. How did I not realize that? I don't know why I didn't think of that, Vox. But yeah, he was great. Very, very kind. Blake was very, very kind. Um, like I don't know how to explain it. Like he's very, very kind. And a flirt. I'm gonna say that out loud. He is a flirt. Uh, on how he reacts towards women and things like that, and it's funny. Um, so yeah, it's funny on how he reacts with women and uh, treats women versus the guy that walks up to the booth. Because he was very much different with Crystal than he was with me, and I don't mean that in any negative way. He wasn't creepy. He wasn't rude. He wasn't mean. He wasn't disgusting or any of that kind of stuff. So don't think that. Like, but he was very much more involved in talking to Crystal than me in that aspect, and that makes sense because his character, how his character is, and all that kind of stuff. So it made a lot more sense overall, I guess. And like I said, in general, he's just really cool dude. He was just really cool dude. Um, I liked him. Crystal liked him. 10 out of 10 would meet Angel Dust again. This is, I think my favorite line for Angel Dust and anybody is him like talking to Husker and showing him the phone of that ugly ass fish and saying it's kind of cute, isn't it, or something like that. And Husker looking at him going, "What's wrong with you?" Like that is like one of my more favorite uh, kind of interactions. And and no matter how much I like Valentino's voice actor, next season I hope he gets what he gets, and Angel gets to be happy and with his Husker. That's what I need to happen next season. But that's besides the point. Yep, that one. And I will say the most gut wrenching line in that entire show is Husker going, "Angel?" And he's all sad about Angel going with Val and shit at the end of season two. That fucking hurt. Hmm. Also, I gotta say, Angel Dust and Husker have the best songs. Period. Don't get me wrong, Vox had some bangers this season and stuff, but like both seasons, I would much rather listen to Angel Dust and Husker having their duet than I would ever listening to fucking Vox, another Vox song. And there's nothing wrong against Vox's song. Dude, that one it hurt my soul. That hurt my soul, man. It made me go, oh. Because, like, I really like Husker's character, and I really like the dynamic of Husker and Angel, to be honest with you. I do like that. And see, okay, let me go back to guys. This conversation about has been, yay. I like it. This is an interactive conversation. We're talking about stuff from the show and things like that. So, moving forward, if you guys ever bring up topics like this, I have zero issues with it because then we're actually talking about, you know, something. So yes, this is okay. It's the millions and billions of like random other shit that happens in the chat that I can't deal with anymore. So this is okay, just as a heads up to everybody that's seeing this, us talking about this. I like this conversation. This conversation's good. This is the conversations that I would love to have with more people on has been, like what the actual motivations and stuff like that for are. Because I mean, at the end of the day, this show is way more than just like, you know, the cartoon kids bullshit that people try to make it out to be. Hello. Yes, ideally, my topic would be us talking about like what I'm painting that day or whatever. Ideally, that would be it. But I know that like a lot of you guys don't know certain fandoms like I do because of age and experience of life and shit like that. So yeah, I would ideally love for us to have those kind of conversations, like what we're talking about with like art, like paintings wise and stuff like that. But like I said, I understand that you guys don't necessarily know who Willow is or whatever, right? Um, but conversations have to be part of a whole thing where I can actually have a conversation and talk to you guys too, versus you guys talking over and stuff, if that makes sense. That's where my big problems with the way the chat and stuff has been going lately. Is it's kind of been overrun with too much of everything and not enough of stuff. Plus, it kind of feels like it runs away people from my channel a little. Like, people come in and they just, I'm painting Willow, and we were talking about, you know, there's somebody's having an argument about Hasman stuff, you know? So. Oh, so it is AM. AM. Okay, it's in the morning. Uh, See you later. Have a good one, Box. They were. They said something about their neck was hurting, and then they said, "I gotta go, bye," and then they left. So, yeah, something about their neck was hurting, and then I gotta go, bye, and then poof. Uh, yeah, unfortunately, sometimes when you sleep weird, it might be really comfortable, but it hurts like fuck when you wake up. So that's part of life. I'm gonna have to sign off here in a few minutes so I can go pick up the crystal. But I'm not gonna finish this today. I'll finish it tomorrow. Yeah, it. Thanks, Cosmic. I'm gonna have to bring that out again and bring that up because, like, welcome. I like this brown better. So, yeah. Oh wow. It kicked me off for shit. Oh come on. We're gonna add a little bit more to the background here in a little bit, but not. It's not gonna be real detailed because I want him to pop from the background. So just gonna add some lights and stuff in it. I'm on. Let's see. All right. So yeah, 7:57. That's gonna be easier to do and use. Oh, okay. There's nobody there. Okay. I just figured. Do 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 do. Plaska, 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 plaska. Oh, Reaper, if you're still here, did you watch? Do you watch like The Punisher and stuff like that? Did you see the new Punisher special that just came out? Did you watch the new Punisher? Or the special Punisher thing presentation? If so, how did you like it? It's very John Wicky to me. That's the only thing I really didn't care for it. It felt like very John Wicky. Too much John Wick. Which is not bad, but it was way too much John Wick. I don't know where that one goes, so, but 6:40. Yeah, I gotta go. Sit. It's not bad. Really gory, really bloody, really violent, really good as a actual Punisher movie, and in the aspect of being a real Punisher like type movie. So 2 thumbs way up for that. It's 50 minutes of badass. So well, 50 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that, but it's just badass on top of badass kind of moments. But like I said, the only thing I thought is it was very John Wicky, and again, not saying that that's a bad thing, but uh, you could tell that they were like, well, what made John Wick good? Oh man, this. And it is exactly like some formula style of John Wick in that aspect. So weird but good. Weird but good. Yeah, weird but good. Well, hello again. Cosmic just left. All right. And on that note, I'm going to stop because I got to go pick up the crystal. But I will finish him tomorrow. So stay tuned and come back and check out tomorrow for more Warwick Davis from Willow. All right, guys. Cosmic was here, and now I got to go pick up Crystal from work, and I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. I say that, and then I'm coloring in more real quick just to. I have to go. Yeah, I have to go. I have to go pick up Crystal. So, anyway, guys, see you later. Have a good one. Bye.